Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Magnus, and I welcome you guys to the start of a brand new Civilization 5 playthrough. This time around, we're going to be playing as Sejong of the Korean Empire. Yes, I've kind of got my lust for Civilization 5 rekindled a little bit. That's kind of what you have to do when you're a little bit tired of a game. Just step away from it, stop playing it for a while, and gradually the lust to play it will come back. And right now, I'm really fucking hyped for some Civilization, so looking forward to making this LP. We're gonna do a Deity game, ladies and gentlemen. It's gotta be Deity. I love playing Deity games. Actually, I kinda don't. I'm terrified of Deity, but we'll see. I am playing as the Koreans. They are widely renowned as one of the best civilizations in the game. Not quite the best, but they're up there. And the reason why they're so good is because they're one of the few science-oriented civilizations in the game. Whenever a civilization focuses on science, it's a really good civilization, because science is essentially the lifeblood of Civilization 5. You can't really neglect it, no matter what style you choose to play, whether you're going for a cultural victory, a military victory, anything really, you need science. I mean, yeah, sure, you can go berserk with early game units and you can try to take over capitals early, but if you neglect your science, you're gonna fall behind and your units are gonna be crap compared to the enemy. And particularly on Deity, science is more important than ever. You need science because you're behind by design. The AI is going to eclipse you in technology. You're going to be sometimes 10 to 12 techs behind the next AI. And you just need to do whatever you can to catch up. And luckily, Korea is pretty good at that, which is why I feel comfortable starting a Deity game playing as them. Let's talk about the Koreans. Let's talk about what makes them so awesome. Their civilization bonus is called Scholars of the Jade Hall. It's essentially 3 small bonuses. The first one is that they get 2 science for all specialists. This is essentially the same as Secularism in the rationalism tree, and they do stack. So going rationalism as Korea is a must. You gotta drop everything you have. Whenever that rationalism tree becomes available, you go for it, and you go for Secularism, which means that your specialists will yield 4 science. So you want to get a lot of specialists. Now, they also get +2 science for all great percentile improvements. So you want to be generating a lot of great people and building a lot of great people tile improvements, such as manufactories, custom houses, and academies. And they also get a tech boost every time they build a scientific building / wonder in their capital, which means the library, the university, the public school, the research lab, the National College, the Oxford University, and the Great Library. Yes, the Great Library. But you're not gonna get the Great Library on Deity. Don't even try. You're not gonna complete it in time. It's gonna be gone by like turn 30 or something crazy like that. Now, despite being a science-oriented civ, the Korean Empire actually has 2 military units. The first one being the trebuchet, and the second one being the, I don't fucking know how you pronounce this, hwach'a, I suppose. Guessing someone will tell me in the comment section. Both of these unique units actually follow the same gimmick. They trade away abilities for just raw combat strength. The turtle ship is an improved caravel. Now, unlike the caravel, it can't enter deep ocean tiles, so you can't use it to explore the sea. I also think it moves slower, but I don't quote me on that. It does not have increased sight like the caravel, and it doesn't withdraw when it takes damage like the caravel does. But instead, it has a ridiculous combat strength of 36, as opposed to the caravel's 20, so it's nearly twice as strong. The turtle ship is just ridiculous. If you can build them early, you can conquer coastal cities easily, without even ranged backup. You can just roll in a couple of turtle ships and you can just steamroll the enemy coastal cities. Now, the window of opportunity in which the turtle ships are useful, however, falls off pretty shortly, because it doesn't really gain any unique promotions with it when it promotes the ironclads, so you kind of have to take advantage of them while you can. But they can certainly go toe-to-toe with more advanced ships such as privateers in the late game. And then we have the hwach'a, which is essentially a trebuchet, which does not get its 200% bonus against cities. Instead, it has nearly as much combat strength, or as much, I don't remember, as a freaking artillery. Now, the trebuchet has a range combat strength of 14, which is good. But of course, the trebuchet does triple damage against cities, whereas the hwach'a does not. So it is, in essence, for all intents and purposes, a anti-unit siege weapon, pretty much. But 26 combat strength is ridiculous. I mean, if you get a couple of hwach'as up, you can decimate the enemy army. But however, they need some backup naturally. Being siege weapons and all, they're pretty vulnerable to melee attack. They only have a combat strength of 11, so they'll fall pretty quickly to knights and such. But they are really fucking powerful. And it's not to say that they're not effective against cities. I mean, trebuchets have a combat strength of 14 and they do triple the damage against cities. But a ranged combat strength of 26 can easily be used against cities as well. So don't underestimate the hwach'as against cities. It's not like they can't attack cities. It's just they're not as good as the trebuchet in attacking cities. But they are pretty fucking good. With that being said, let us jump into the game. Let us check out our starting location. Now, the speed is going to be epic, the map is going to be Fractal, and the difficulty, as I said, is going to be epic. You can find the turn 1 save in the video description, along with the enhanced user interface mod which I'm using. Aside from that, we're not playing with any add-ons, playing a vanilla game. So yeah, we are here. Now, I don't see any rivers. That makes me very sad. Rivers are really good for Korea, since they want a garden. That way they can build a garden. Yeah, they want a garden so they can build a garden. Great, Max. They want a garden so they can get more great people, but it's not a big deal. We have a mountain, and we have a coast. And we definitely want to move up here on the bananas and settle on the bananas. That way we can get an observatory in our capital, which is insane as Korea. Essentially, you want to get as many mountains as you can next to your cities. If you can get observatories in all of your cities, then you're in a really good spot. So we're going to settle the city of Seoul right here, and we're going to start on a scout. The city is at least going to grow really quickly because it's settled on top of bananas, but its production is going to be a little low. So let's go find some ruins. We just found a ruin. That's amazing. Now, normally I'd beeline for writing as Korea, but I think since we have so much forests, and not to mention silk tiles next to our capital, we should probably go pottery mining calendar. We want pottery because we want the shrine out really quickly. But aside from that, we probably want to be able to get those silk tiles really fast. On Deity, your happiness is an issue, so you want to rectify that as quickly as possible. Let's go and get this ruin, and then we should go and see if we have some neighbors. Oh my god, is that Mount Kailash? Yeah, that's Mount Kailash. Okay, Mount Kailash. We want this. 6 faith, 2 happiness when worked. This is really fucking good. And of course it's treated as a mountain, so we get an observatory next to it. And there's some ruins over there. Now, Quebec City might swallow up this wonder, so I think I'm actually going to do something really ballsy, and I'm going to rush a settler once the city reaches pop 2. I think that's definitely what we'll do. Mount Kailash isn't one of the best natural wonders, but with plus 6 faith, we are pretty much guaranteed a religion, and a religion on Deity is insane. They get swallowed up really fast. You can only have 5 religions, and there's 8 civilizations in the game. Oh my god, and we got pop? Holy shit, we got pop? Oh my god, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Alright, that's great. That is really fucking great. So we get pop, which means that after the scout, we can just start our settler immediately. Another ruin. Wow, that's the 3rd one right now? That's more than I usually get on Deity games. And we get pottery for free. Wow, that's nice. That's really fucking nice. So, wow, this game has... I'm on a really good start right here, I gotta say. I don't usually get this many ruins. Alright, so our scout is ready. And I'm just gonna rush the settler, man. I am just gonna rush the settler. 26 turns. That's quite an investment. But if it means I can get Mount Kailash... And it's like, it's a good city. I mean, look at all these resources. Bison, silk, bananas, sheep. We're gonna get marble if we settle on this tile right here. Maybe we'll get the gold if Quebec City doesn't claim the tile already. Oh, another ruin? 65 gold. Jesus, this is a good start. And another ruin? What the hell? That's the 5th ruin. No, 6th. What, a 5th or 6th ruin? 30 culture. Jesus Christ. I am so fucking lucky this game. I have never gotten this many ruins early on. Usually I get 1 or 2, and then the AI swallows up all the rest. Holy shit, that is lucky. Alright, so we haven't found any neighbors yet. We're of course going to open up tradition. Being a Deity game, we can't really afford not to go tradition. I think I saw Marbasir go not tradition once on Deity. It didn't end up well for him. Alright, we have Kashmir of Poland. Kashmir is pretty aggressive, but he's one of the nicer guys, really. There's far worse neighbors than Kashmir around, that's for sure. This probably means Poland is pretty close by. Look at this. Are we isolated? That might very well be true. Now, you seldom want to sell embassies, especially on Deity. You don't want the AI to know where your capital is. It's usually pretty bad. I am intrigued to see if the yeah, it seems like the continent actually ends here. That is very interesting. Now, workers usually spawn on around turn 30 to 25. So we can explore a little bit more, and then I think we'll bring a worker back to our city. We want to see if there's any, like... Because I'm playing on Fractal, which means that there could be, like, many snaky continents around. Oh, I am so tempted to steal that. But I don't think... I am so tempted to steal that. You guys have no fucking idea. If I steal it, though, I have to stand here. 13 combat strength. Is it worth it? We're gonna do a gamble. If I lose my warrior, that's a really big blow. Ooh. The question is, are there any... Okay, I'm gonna fucking go for it. It doesn't look... Okay, there's another warrior here. Alright. This is the moment of truth, I guess. Alright. We might be able to do something here. Can we successfully steal the worker? Nah. Oh, that sucks. Well, it was worth it. It was worth a shot, in my opinion. If he didn't have that warrior there, we'd steal the worker from Poland. It was a gamble. It didn't pay off. But we can at least try and... Oh, hello. Here's William of the Netherlands. Hello, That's how he sounds. William is a cool guy. He's a bit of an asshole. He likes poking about, being really bad at, you know, he's just not a good neighbor. He's usually pretty threatening to have around. Wow, his scouts actually come from there? Could it be that there's a pathway up? Oh, I have to check that out. I'm not really, like, I'm upset about losing my warrior, but I went into this knowing that that could be the outcome. And honestly, you kind of have to brace yourself for failure when you pull off a gamble. I can't just restart. You know, I'm tempted to restart, I really am, but I'm not gonna do it. I did a gamble, it didn't pay off, we have to move on. We're gonna get peace with Kashmir again. It's not like he's gonna... It's not like that's gonna affect us. It's not really gonna affect our diplomacy much either. The AI tends to forgive warmongering pretty soon. As long as you don't take any cities, they don't really give a shit. I want to check if there's a pathway going north here. I'm happy I just got all those freaking ruins. I think that's amazing. I'm considering... Okay, there's... How did those guys get there? Jesus, that's weird. Huh. That is really weird. Anyway, this is the point where we probably want to buy a warrior. Oh, Jesus, my scouts. Gotta be careful. Gotta get away from the hill. We probably want to buy a warrior. 270 gold. We're gonna get that pretty soon. And we want to go and snatch a worker from one of the city-states. Quebec City seems like a good choice. We want to heal up our scouts a little bit first, though. And then we want to snatch the worker back to our capital. Shouldn't have taken that fire from the barbarians. That was a bad move on my part. In 2 turns, I'll buy a warrior. Use that warrior to escort the settler down to... He still hasn't taken the gold tile. Quebec City still hasn't taken the gold tile. That is interesting. He's probably going to snatch it right before my settler arrives. If not, I'm going to buy that tile. If I can buy it, though. That is a downside to buying the warrior, but I'm going to take it anyway. Oh, crap. We don't want to be losing our scouts. We probably want to try and grab a peace treaty with... Okay, there we go. I'm just going to say yes to that. I have no desire to continue this war. God damn it. Hand axe is in the way. Alright, we got a warrior up. Now we probably want to go for a monument and then a shrine. We want the monument because we want policies. Policies are pretty good. And we want to grab that Mount Kailash before it's gone. I'm not sure if I actually have enough money to buy this shit. I guess we'll figure it out somehow. Could always... Maybe I should sell my... I think... Yeah, since Kashmir knows where my he knows where my embassy is right now. So I'm gonna actually sell my embassy to him. And we also have William. Let's... He doesn't have gold to buy my embassy. I need this gold because I want to buy the tile. So this is actually one of the rare cases where I am going to sell my embassy. What? The workers still haven't spawned? Huh. They always spawn around turn 30. That's really weird. Maybe Quebec City lost their worker to a barbarian or something. We gotta go find another one then. Let's see if... oh, there we go. There it is. It's working on something. It looks like we're at least gonna get Mount Kailash. Not sure about the gold though. We don't have the money to buy it just yet. But yeah, we're gonna... It's not under protection of anyone, so this essentially does nothing. Let us grab writing. That is probably going to be rather important, I think. And this is where we want to settle the city. I really see no other option. Could settle here to get the gold instantly. Then we don't get the marble though. 95 gold to take that tile. It's not the end of the world if we don't get it. We can always use a great general to snatch it. It's really not a big deal. Now once we get legalism, we're going to pop the monument in the city anyway, so we don't need to waste any production on that. I think shrine probably. No, we're going to get a... I think I'm just going to go for a granary in this city. We're going to get 6... Are we working Mount Kailash? We're not. It's probably better to work the bison tile until the city grows, to be quite honest. I am tempted to steal another worker. If I steal another worker, I'm going to take a 20 hits on all city-states. Like, I'm going to lose 20 influence in all of them. Hello, Rom-Com Trollface. I am actually going to sell you my embassy as well, because I need the money right now to buy the tile. So the question is, do I want to... I probably want to go work on the silk plantation really fast, don't I? And I'm going to start exterminating these barbarians as well. I really want another worker. I am going to steal another worker. Ooh, that is a hefty price to pay, I'm afraid. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's go see if Jerusalem has any workers, shall we? I am not pissing off 2 civilizations just to get a worker. The 20 influence resting point penalty you'll get with all city-states is bad enough. Alright, so let's go for the plantation. I kind of feel like my I don't really want to lose my warriors. I really don't. Also, I should switch the city over to food focus. We're going to grow in 12 turns, which is not fantastic. 6 turns now, which is better. These barbarians are just standing here. That's really fucking weird. Quebec City is really fucking mad right now. I don't think we're gonna gain any bonuses with them anytime soon. Anyway, oh crap. That's a lot of hand axes. I think I might just have lost my warrior. He may survive. He has drill. Let's see. He's gonna take 2 hand axes to the face. The fucking hell. Oh, that is so fucking annoying. It's the second warrior I lose this game on Deity. It's really, really not good. I had no idea there were 2 hand axes here, but I need another worker, so I'm gonna do this. So now you get city-states grow vary, you get minus 20 to influence resting points, which means that it's gonna be a little bit harder to gain city-state alliances, but it's well worth it in my opinion. Workers are very valuable, and I don't really have the time to build them on epic speed. Got so much other shit to do. Gotta just be really sure not to lose these workers. It's not very helpful that I lost 2 warriors. Anyway, we're gonna grab legalism. That's gonna pop a monument in the city. So that boosts our culture output a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to build a spearman or something in my capital. I think I'll take this turn just to rest up my scouts. Can't really do much with this worker. However, I'm gonna lock Mount Sinai. That way I'm getting 6 fate per turn, which means I'm going to get my Pantheon. And that is always a good thing to get. Alright. Hand axe be gone. Let us keep working on our plantation. Our happiness is not fantastic, but we're working on it. So let's get our worker up. Let's scout for barbarians. There's the hand axe again. And that hand axe is now dead. Now we can actually buy this tile. I almost forgot. So now we have the gold tile, which is really fucking good. So this is, I'm really, really happy with this city right here. This is going to be a really valuable city, even though I paid quite a hefty price to get it. I think it's going to pay off in the end. Alright, let's see what Kashmir's doing. He's settled one city so far. On Deity, the AI does get 2 settlers for free, so I think it's 1. It's either 1 or 2, I can't remember. But it's pretty fucking scary. We probably want animal husbandry, and we probably want bronze working, because we want to unlock iron and horses. That's right, I didn't sell my embassy to William. Okay, so he's over here, which leads me to believe that there might be a path next to Jerusalem, or the path might go here and then up again. Might look like I'm in a corner, which is a good thing when you're aiming for a science victory. Huh. That is actually not such a bad thing. Despite losing 2 warriors in the early game, I still think we're off to a pretty okay start here. Of course, it would be a lot better if I hadn't lost the 2 warriors, but still, I'm not entirely disappointed with this. It's not like the warriors are that important, they just help, they just make it a little bit easier for me to combat barbarians, and of course I'm gonna have to replace them, which means I lose out on a little bit. I can't get this mine, so I'm gonna have to go with this silk plantation instead. For now, the scouts are gonna have to stay and protect my city. It's not ideal, you want your scouts to be off scouting. But I don't really have much of a choice now, do I? Anyway, it's time for a Pantheon, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for the plus culture from plantations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silk plantations near our city. So, let's see, I think it's the oral tradition. Yeah, plus 1 culture from plantations. That is pretty good. That's gonna give us a lot of culture. We could also go with, this is a funny one actually. We could go with plus 4 faith from natural wonders, which would grant 10 faith from Mount Kailash. This would pretty much guarantee us a religion, which would be really strong on Deity. The question is, do we want a religion or do we want culture? I am leaning towards a religion actually. 1 with nature is going to give us a lot of faith. It might mean that, oh, if we could go for fucking, like, I'm thinking Jesuit education, that is not going to happen though. We'd have to open up. It's almost a shame we went tradition. This would have actually been a good piety game. Because we could have gone piety, Jesuit education, and used faith to buy science buildings. That would have been pretty fucking sweet. I mean, we need reformation, so it's only 4 policies though. It is feasible to go piety. The problem is you need rationalism. It is entirely feasible to go piety, but now that I've started with tradition, it's kind of weird. But I'm actually sort of regretting not opening piety here, because piety would have been insane. I'm still thinking about going for faith from natural wonders though. I'm going to go with 1 with nature, which means Mount Kailash is now worth 10 faith per turn. We're going to get our profit in 28 turns, which means we pretty much secured a religion. We should very well have a religion. 1 has been founded already. We're going to go for the library now. So 22 turns to get a library. That's not bad. We're going to go grab the gold. So far, I haven't seen many barbarians. So someone is exterminating them. I'm thinking the city-states. Let's just hope it stays that way. Now we have animal husbandry. 17 turns to get a mine. Oh well. Yeah, this is actually not so bad. Quebec City targets an nearby encampment. Poland is pretty far away. I don't see any direct neighbors. I haven't really scouted this part of the territory. Could be a good city is hiding down here. I could always send my scout to find out. I don't see any barbarians. So, I think we can take that chance, to be quite honest. Well, not a fantastic city. I mean, we can settle here, certainly. It's next to a mountain, so it will give us an observatory. But I honestly don't think it's going to matter all that much. But we're definitely going to get a religion, and that's not something you get on Deity a lot. I'm thinking maybe going Messenger of the Gods. No, wait, that's a Pantheon. I can see the outlines of a city here, so we do have a city not that far away. Oh, this would be an insane Petra city. Hello, Harun al-Rashid. How are you today? It's Harun. He's pretty far away, and a declaration of friendship with Romcom Trollface is always much obliged. So that is definitely something we could work with. We can sell him silk. Oh, it's Pedro Bear. Hello, Pedro Bear. Let's give an embassy immediately. Let's figure out where he is. He's over here. Interesting, interesting. We do seem to be sort of protected by city-states on all sides. I mean, there's this open flat right here, which I could get a tank through. But this looks to be a really solid game. I'm liking my positioning right here. I can settle some good cities around here, and I'll be left mostly in peace, it would seem. Kashmir might very well decide to do something. But this could be a strong game. This game has potential. I'm liking this. Even though I fucked up early and lost 2 warriors, I'm still off to a really good start. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is actually a good time to end the first part. Hope you guys have enjoyed this part. Please consider leaving a like and a comment if you did. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.